Welcome back. An expansion means a North Metro homeless shelter may be able to bring residents back into the building. COVID forced them out last year, but as Mike Johnson explains, the additional space is needed for safe distancing.
After a COVID outbreak at the Stepping Stone Emergency Housing Shelter that impacted residents and staff last year, everyone was moved to a hotel where people could be safely separated.
And so that was an immediate outbreak, and so swift decisions needed to be made, and we decided to move all of our residents to the hotel because we could not contain COVID in the shelter because of lack of distancing. Now, with the second floor, that is possible.
The shelter is still empty, but residents could be moving back now that Anoka County, which owns the building, says they can expand to the second floor, adding about 6,000 square feet of space.
Anything we can do to move residents back into the shelter will save taxpayers dollars because the expense to have all of our residents at the hotel is about $100,000 a month.
But there will be work to do to allow residents to actually come back to the shelter and spread out a bit. Julie Jepson says needed renovations add up to about $2.3 million.
So as you can see behind me, it is quite dated. It was built in 1980. There's a lot of renovation that needs to happen.
Former offices will be converted to bedrooms. The restrooms and existing bedrooms need an upgrade, and there's ventilation work to be done. Jepson hopes it can be covered by a grant from the state, which has set up a $17 million fund to mitigate infectious disease in homeless shelters.
Pre-COVID, we had 8 individuals per bedroom, 4 bunk beds, and so this added space will allow us to move the top bunk of all the bunk beds up here.
Jepson hopes to hear if they are approved for the grant money in the first week of March, and if all goes well, work may be finished by September. For North Metro TV News, I'm Mike Johnson reporting.
Jepson hopes the state will fully fund Stepping Stone's $2.3 million request. In case it's less than that entire amount, they're already looking for ways to raise the money through donations and grants.